Joe Igbokwe, barrister of Nigeria, provide evidence against IPOB or face litigation, Onua said. Details below. A post had been circulating the social media courtesy of barrister of Nigeria that IPOB set Joe Igbokwe's house in Ñnamdi on fire. Recall that IPOB ably by Ñnamdi Kanu has on numerous occasions reiterated their non-violent stance on the restoration of Biafra, hence various allegations against and with the federal government in various courts of competent jurisdiction. It is, however, appealing that some paid agents of darkness and unprofessional media practitioners have resorted to malicious slander and character assassination in a bid to be in the good books of their paid masters. The government of Anambra State, through the Chief Security of the state, after due and thorough investigations, resolved that the violence and bloodletting in the most peaceful state in Nigeria today is being perpetrated by unscrupulous politicians and political parties who are desperate in destabilizing the state in order to secure power by all means come this November 6 gubernatorial election. Moreover, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, through its media and publicity secretary, Mr. Ima Powerful, have on more than one occasion said they have not made any official statements concerning Anambra election and therefore has no hand in the violence that has greeted the state recently. Furthermore, IPOB has reportedly discovered those testimonials for the recent bloodletting and violence in the state, which had been confirmed to be politically motivated through our M branch of intelligence gathering, and had accused Mr. Uzodinma, the superimposed governor of Imo State. It is therefore very heartless of Barrister Nigeria to accuse IPOB through a report that IPOB is responsible for the burning of Joe Igbokwe's house. What is the evidence that IPOB burnt the house? Who conducted the investigation? Was the investigation thorough and unbiased? Did the investigators take pictures of the perpetrators of the Onions Act? Were there IPOB identity cards that fell off the crime scene? We are Igbos. We Igbos can never be turned against each other just to suit the political will of a few desperate power grabbers, as that will be shooting ourselves in the leg. Credible and professional journalism should be laced with truth, nurtured with conscience. I therefore urge the publishers and editors of these wicked remarks meant to tarnish the image of IPOB, thus giving a dog a bad name, in order to kill it, so as a matter of urgency provide evidence against IPOB of burning down Joe Igbokwe's house, or bring down this post with immediate effect, failure of which might attract a heavy litigation against them for malicious slander and character assassination at any court of competent jurisdiction. Onua said to Joe Igbokwe to provide evidence that it was the IPOB that burnt down his house in Ñnamdi, unless he will face litigation. It is, however, appealing that some paid agent of darkness and some unprofessional media practitioners have resorted to malicious slander and character assassination. The government of the Anambra State, through the Chief Security of the state, after due and thorough investigation, resolved that the violence and bloodletting in the most peaceful state in Nigeria today is being perpetrated by unscrupulous political and politician parties who are desperate in destabilizing the state in order to secure power by all means come this November 6 gubernatorial election. The IPOB had reportedly discovered this testimonial for the recent bloodletting and violence in the state. The IPOB are letting it known that they are not involved in the bloodletting and violence in the state, that they have no hand in it, that Joe Igbokwe should provide evidence. What is the evidence? That IPOB burnt the house. Who conducted the investigation? Was the investigation thorough and unbiased? Did the investigators take picture of the perpetrators of these acts? So since these questions cannot be answered, why would Joe Igbokwe come up and say it is the IPOB that burns down his house? This is coming at a time when unknown person set ablaze Joe Igbokwe's country home in Anambra. Unknown person have set the country home of Joe Igbokwe, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC) ablaze. Igbokwe's home, located at Ñnamdi, Anambra State, was razed down on Sunday afternoon. The APC steward, who is based in Lagos State, alleged that the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, carried out the action. IPOB invaded my house in Ñnamdi after about now. I am sure they razed down my house, given the jerrycans of petrol I saw being offloaded from their Sienna car via CCTV. To God be the glory, I am still alive. My study is my greatest regret, Igbokwe wrote on his known Facebook page. The APC chieftain has been one of the few prominent Igbo leaders standing firmly against the activities of the secessionist group. The Biafran people, the members of the IPOB, said Igbokwe should provide evidence. They said we are all Igbos, that why would they be setting ablaze the house of their fellow Igbos? That they are not the one behind the killings, the atrocities made in the southeast. That they should not give IPOB a bad name. Onowa said to Joe Igbokwe to provide evidence. That what evidence does he have? That he has to say the IPOB are the one that burnt down his house. They are one big Igbo family. The Joe Igbokwe said he saw the IPOB people when they were offloading jerrycans of petrol from his CCTV. That it was the petrol they used to bring down his house in Ñnamdi.